If you have Japan on your vision board for 2025, you need to keep watching this video. What's up, y'all? Happy New Year. My name is Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be going through tips and tricks to have a smooth travel to Japan. But at any point, if you see me looking down, I do have some notes that I put in my phone just so I could keep the information in order. The first thing we're going to talk about is packing. Now, if you're a fashion girly like me, I already know when a vacation coming up or we know we about to travel, we like to go shopping. Girl, don't do that. Don't do it. Because for one, you don't want to overpack your suitcase because you already know you're going to bring back souvenirs. So it's no point in packing an outfit for every day just so you don't have space or you walking around with 3 suitcases by the end of the trip. Like, nobody wants to do that. However, you know, a thick girl like me, I can't go shopping at certain places in Japan. You know, in Asia, they don't really cater to a lot of plus size women. So, and even when you're walking around Asia, you don't even see plus size women at all, really. Now, with that being said, if you are a plus size girl and you're unsure if you'll be able to find any clothes or go shopping out there, just pack mostly basics. Like, pack stuff that you could wear again, whether it's a hoodie or like just a plain top or jeans. Like, pack clothes like that where you could have a similar foundation but it's a totally different outfit. Now, because I went for my birthday, I purposely packed for every day that we was out there. We was out there for 2 weeks, so I purposely packed for every day because I know I wasn't gonna go clothes shopping, or at least I thought. But I really didn't go like shopping. I bought like this hoodie and probably 2 other sweatshirts and like I wouldn't even call it a kimono, I forgot what they call it, but it's like a vest type kimono. So I bought those so they could fold up real small, so I didn't really go shopping. But on the same topic as packing, you do want to pack light. You do want to make sure have space for souvenirs. If you're taking 2 suitcases and you want to come back home with 2 suitcases, try to fit all of your clothes in 1 suitcase and then bring an empty suitcase with you, because I promise you, you might not think you're gonna get that much souvenirs. You are. I promise you are. Okay. Now, on the plus side, obviously, if you're smaller, you'll be able to go shopping out in Japan with no problem. Like, they do have Asian sizes though. I can't confirm how they work. I didn't try on anything. All the clothes that I bought, they were in American sizes. They all said like X large, 2X, it was regular. Now, the Asian sizes, you'll see like small, medium, large, and then 2 large, and it's another one above that, I can't remember. But some people say the small fit like an extra small. Some people say the large fit like a medium. I don't know, I didn't try it. You would have to see for yourself. Like I said, if you are smaller in size, you could pack light and, you know, just pack a few outfits, keep an empty suitcase, and you could just go shopping out there if you need more clothes. Another tip to packing, use packing cubes. It is very worth it. When I told y'all I stuffed like 10 outfits in 1 packing cube, I wish I had the footage to prove it, but I got mine from Amazon. And I made sure I got the ones that had really good stretch, because some packing cubes that they make, they're made from like thin materials. So like if you overstuff it, it'll rip. But please don't be like me. Do not overpack your packing cubes, okay? Like, you could mess up the zipper. It could still rip. It's not indestructible. But packing cubes are definitely worth it. It just keeps you organized with the clothes and it gives you extra room in your suitcase as well. All right, the next topic we're going to talk about is prep. Visit Japan web. Remember that. Write that down. Actually, go on your browser and type that in, okay? When I tell you you're going to need that, okay, hold on. Just to summarize, Visit Japan web is your like golden ticket through immigrations and customs clearance. So instead of going to immigration and having to do all this extra paperwork, filling all this stuff out and being in there for an extra 30 minutes to an hour, when you go on this website and you put in all your information, and I mean name, number, passport information. Then you have to go to another screen, put in the address where you staying at in Japan, how long you gonna be in Japan, who all traveling with you. Once you've done with all that information, they're gonna send you a QR code. That QR code is gonna make life so much easier when you going through customs. I really wish I could do like a step-by-step walkthrough with y'all, but I have a lot of information already in there, so you know, can't really give y'all that screenshot. But it's very simple, it's very easy. Once you have all your information as far as where you're gonna stay in Japan, it's very simple to fill out. How it works, once you get off the plane, you're gonna walk straight to immigration and custom clearance. You're gonna be met by some attendants. If you have the QR code, you could go straight on the line. All they do is scan it, ask for your passport. You there for literally 3 minutes. Boom, on to the next step. Then you go to baggage claim, get your bags. When you get your bags, you're gonna be met by some attendants and kiosk. The attendants are gonna ask you, do you have the barcode? Yes, you have a barcode. You still gotta go to that kiosk, scan the barcode again, scan your passport again, and then it'll print out a little ticket, clear you. Then you gotta go in the line to another clearance where you gotta scan the barcode again, and then boom, you out the door. So it's a lot of steps before you get out. If you don't have a barcode, you're gonna be in the airport for a very long time. Total, I will say that process took about, well, if you include waiting on your baggage, it probably took about 30 minutes, honestly. Now, while we still on the topic of prep, we're gonna talk money exchange. Do not, and I repeat, do not convert your USD in the airport. They're gonna charge you out that. Got better rates going to random money exchanges in like around cities in Tokyo. For example, if you were to convert $900 to yen, that equates to just say $142,300. That's what it converts to. If you were to do that in the airport, you would probably only get 100,000 to 110,000 yen. But if you were to go to a money exchange in the city of Tokyo, like a random 7-Eleven or just one of the ATMs in a random store, you more than likely could get 132,000 yen. So I rather get 132,000 yen than 110,000 yen. That's just to give y'all an idea of the math and the exchange rate. And let me be more specific on that. It has to be a money exchange ATM. If you use a random ATM, like if you just use a regular bank ATM in the 7-Eleven and they offer money exchange, you're gonna get like triple charge. You're gonna get charged for using the ATM, and then you're gonna get charged a foreign exchange fee from your bank. And depending on your bank, ain't no telling how much that exchange fee gonna be. Like I know I would get charged the fee that it costs to get the money off, then my bank would charge me an extra 70 cents, and then I'll have like a separate charge for like $2 for another foreign exchange fee. So just keep that in mind. Like try to pull out as much cash as you can before you even get to Tokyo, because if you have to use your card at an ATM to exchange money, that's when a lot of your money gonna get charged, because they gotta charge that foreign exchange fee. And the last topic we gonna touch base on with prep is learn a little bit of Japanese. I don't care if you just learn konnichiwa, arigato, don't matter what you learn. If you could learn a basic sentence like eki wa doko desu ka, that means where's the train station. Even if you learn a simple sentence like that, it goes a long way. If you don't have the time nor the energy to try to learn Japanese, use Google Translate. Next topic we're gonna touch base on is navigating through Japan. It's very important because obviously before you go to Japan, you have to make an itinerary. I mean, well, let me don't say that, because not everybody wants like a strict step-by-step, where are we going today, what we doing today, how long we gonna do it. But I feel like for Japan specifically, you have to make an itinerary, because Japan is a very big island. Like it's a lot to do and a lot to see. Pick the areas that you know you want to explore, do some research, see what other activities other people doing, even go on YouTube. Don't look at a random influencer video. Well, that's actually funny to say because I have my own Japan series on my page. I got most of my information and different ideas of where to go by looking at videos of locals going through Japan, like giving you different areas to go to. They just drop different tips and hidden gems in their videos. At the end of the day, it does help if you subscribe to somebody, they went to Japan, and you obviously want to see what they did and the places they go to. It does help because you might want to do the same exact thing that they did, and that's okay. So just make sure, plan ahead. I know Apple Maps specifically, I wasn't using Google Maps out there, but Apple Maps specifically, they'll tell you if there's a delay, if a train ain't going, like they'll let you know. So just always pull up your maps before you leave the house or the night before, so you could already know how the day is gonna go, or you could at least plan it out ahead of time just in case. Navigating the train, the last train for the night leaves at midnight. There was one train where, you know, we got on the train at like 11:58, got to the stop at like 12:05, and they said the last train was at 12:15. I don't know if they do that all the time. I don't know, but I do know that at midnight, that is your cutoff time. So now you could use Uber out there in Japan. It's just that the Uber will obviously notify the taxi service. Just to go back to the itinerary part, you're booking your activities. I didn't book any on no Japanese websites. You probably could research where to book some stuff, but I used Klook, me personally. I thought it was just easier and more convenient. If something happened and I needed a refund, it was quick and easy, just like that. Just give them the reason why. You'll get your money back literally within like 3 days. I booked almost every activity that we had through Klook. They have so many activities, passes for trains, train tickets, bullet train tickets. They have basically everything you need on that app, Klook. And I feel like that's it. I feel like I covered a lot of stuff, a lot of tips and different things you can do when you plan in your trip to Japan, especially Visit Japan web. Like, because I'm telling you, like, going through immigration and customs is gonna be a breeze. But if you do have any other questions, don't be scared to drop it in the comment section. But yeah, now we're gonna go to the myths and truths about Japan. All right, y'all, so really quick, because it's like 4 in the morning right now. If I find out some more, I'll probably just do a separate clip. Walking on the left side of the stairs or escalators, that is definitely true. Like in most train stations, you're gonna see arrows, or you could just see people already in that formation. If you're going up the escalator, you walk up on the right hand side, and if you just want to wait until it take you up there, you stand on the left. So just keep that in mind. Don't stand in the middle of the escalator, because 9 times out of 10 somebody behind you trying to walk up. Chopstick placement when you're in a restaurant, that is true. It's said that if you just stick it in your food, I don't want to be wrong, so just Google what it means when you just stick your chopsticks in your food. You don't want to do that. Definitely want to use the chopstick holder that they give you, or just place it on the side of the plate, bowl, whatever they give you. It's ideal to bring cash on you, because a lot of places only take cash. That is very true. It's gonna be a lot of signs that you see, especially in a lot of restaurants, souvenir shops. They're gonna have signs that say, oh, almost fell. They're gonna have signs that say cash only. So make sure before you even get in Japan, just withdraw just a decent amount of money that you feel like is enough for you to spend. You could still bring your card. Like, it's places that will still let you use your card, but I would bring more cash in my pocket. This one kind of complicated. So, do Japanese people stare? Yes, duh. Especially if you look like me. Yes, they're gonna stare at you, but does that mean they racist? No. Like, I don't know who came up with that theory that Japanese people just as racist. Like, that shit is a lie. Nicest people I've met have been in Japan. Like, I don't know these people from a can of paint, but they are so welcoming and so helpful. Like, if you lost in the train station and you go to a random local or even somebody that worked there, they're gonna stop what they're doing and they're gonna help you until you figure it out. They ain't just gonna be like, oh, it's over there, and then just let you do it. They're gonna walk you to it. Some of them, like, you know, if a worker busy, he ain't gonna walk you over there. He just gonna be like, you gotta go this way, then make a left, make a right, whatever. But if it's just a random local that just ain't doing nothing, they're gonna walk you to where you need to go. I didn't get no nasty looks. I've had a lot of people stare at me out of curiosity. Maybe it's what I'm wearing. Flashy people who like really have a sense of style, they're more so in like the inner city, like Shibuya and Shinjuku. That's where you'll see like the fashionistas. But like in the residential areas, like the outskirts, they just wear basics. You know, they either have on a suit because they go into work or coming from work, and then the women, they just either business attire or basics. So I was real like fashionista when I was out there, so they might have been looking at me because they like my outfit. You know, I didn't get any nasty stares. I really didn't. I'm not gonna discredit anybody else's experience, but for my personal experience, they loved me. You know, like another myth, the gaijin seat. So gaijin translates to foreigner. I saw a couple TikToks talking about a gaijin seat. So basically they sitting on a train and it's other people on the train either standing up or whatever, and it's open seating next to the gaijin, but they don't sit next to them. I don't know if they just did that for views or it was a certain area they was in, but baby, where we was at, they didn't give a about no gaijin. Okay, we was stuffed in them trains like sardines. When people have somewhere to go, they're gonna hop on that train. They don't give a fuck if they butt to butt. They don't care. Like, come on. At the same time, I did not explore all of Japan. I don't know how it is in different areas, but the areas that I was at, I did not see a gaijin seat. If I was in a seat and I had an open one next to me and somebody wanted to sit down, they sat right next to me, no problem. They might even look and smile. So I didn't experience the gaijin seat. Just have two more on the list because y'all, I'm like really sleepy. But you can only wear certain things in Japan is a myth, and then walking and eating is also complicated. It's kind of a myth. It's kind of a lie. I saw a random TikTok and I saw something on Pinterest where somebody was like, oh, don't wear short skirts, don't wear clothing that shows your shoulders, don't wear things that'll show most of your skin or are skin tight to your body. People don't give a what you wear. What you wear is what you wear. If you want to go outside with a mini skirt on and a t-shirt, wear it. Like seriously, who gonna say something to you? Nobody. I wore skirts with no stockings. It was one night, even though it was a long sleeve, like you still could have seen my tattoo on my chest. Like, I'm gonna say this. Specifically in Akihabara. When you're walking around Akihabara, you're gonna see a lot of people on the side of the sidewalks holding up signs saying konnichiwa, konnichiwa, you know, trying to advertise the maid cafes. They be wearing some short dresses, lingerie style socks, and like platform heels. And then when you in Shinjuku and Shibuya and Harajuku, people are walking around, back it on, mini skirt, heels, locals. But yeah, the walking and eating, I feel like it just depends where you at. It was some places where we was walking and eating, other locals were walking and eating, and then there were some places that like they'll point to the chairs or the tables that you have to stand or sit at to eat whatever you just bought. I bought like ice cream or like a little street food, and we would just be walking, exploring different stores, just eating. Like, nobody said nothing to us. So I feel like it just depends. I feel like it depends on the area. I feel like the whole strict no walking and eating. I feel like that's a myth. But that's all I have today. Like I said, if I find any more that I feel are either myths or truths, I'll add it in the video. But right now your girl is about to go to bed. But after this clip, like I said, we're gonna go back in time when I recorded my Japan haul. It might be a jump scare because I didn't look like this. I looked very crazy in that video. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the haul.